there will always be criminal activity. A talk inspired by a Bitcoin video that popped up on my YouTube newsfeed. I may get the name completely wrong. Antonius Antonopoulos. Then we look his name up again. First time I heard of him moments ago, and he did an interview with Joe Rogan and also with London Real, and he was discussing Bitcoin and the two possibilities of an optimistic and pessimistic perspective on online currency, cryptocurrency. And I was just discussing how Bitcoin and other stuff like that could be useful for us, for the little man, to live the life and make exchanges that way, versus the cards that many people use. And I'm gonna clean this up before I work on this. And I was mentioning that some people can critique Bitcoin as it's the fad, it's gonna die, it's gonna end. How many criminals use it to do shady business? And say that there's around 1,000 cryptocurrencies right now on the market, and how much power Bitcoin can have if it becomes real. This dude was interviewed by, I believe, the Canadian Senate, if I got that right. And he attempted to, I guess, broad swiping. I forget what the term is, but with the question of, don't only terrorists use this stuff? And he said, they're driving around Toyotas and using American-made weapons, selling oil in American dollars to our supposed allies. I'm pretty sure cryptocurrency is probably the least biggest cannon in their arsenal for devastation or control or war. It's the same with a bunch of these fucking wimps who say, we need more gun laws, gun restriction. We need to have all these magic beans. We need Big Brother to monitor everyone's identity, past, fingerprints, shoe prints, phone calls, see if they're able to not go on any shooting sprees. And people will be people, man. It's like saying, let's create an app, let's do a background check on countries and leaders so we never do a World War III again. Could you imagine, let's say there was such an app in the works? How would that limit you? There's certain people that I know that take Jocko's experience, Jocko Willink's example. He was on Fox a few weeks ago, and they had asked him, what they should do with all these terrorists. Says we'll send them to God, send them to hell, kill them. And some stupid fuck will be like, well, no, well, they need to go to trial and they need to be given a right to a fair trial and judged by the peers. And you don't know what they went through. Get intel from them. And Jocko just says eventually you're gonna hit that wall, and it's just best to take them off this planet, because they're just people that are just rotten. Just like they're great people, there are evil people out there. I remember one time I went to a tattoo shop in Texas, and people know me that I like to get along with as many people as possible, but I remember this one scumbag that I met at the shop, and I could tell he was asking me questions like, well, where are you heading to? Where have you been? Fishing for information as to my whereabouts, where I'm going, who I'm traveling with, my security, my weakness, my strengths. Do I know anyone here? I could tell with his prison tattoos that were made in prison, and just the look in his eyes. You know, there'll be cops, there'll be Marines that could tell you, yep, you know, certain people do have that vibe, that existence that's fucking dark. You know, regardless if they had a fucking rough childhood, they were beaten every day, fucking brainwashed into thinking that the world is flat, or that their pain equals happiness, terror equals control. Control is good. And you know, but even now, you know, if you're a fucking idiot that has the Facebook app on your phone, with Facebook listening to your microphone, the microphone on your phone, giving them access to your camera, to your text messages, to all that stuff. You wouldn't let me have it, right? And I'm just a motherfucker that doesn't make time to look into that shit. I'm busy living my own life, but why would you let a bunch of strangers have access to your phone? Everything you do, search, talk to. Fucking naughty joke, naughty pics. Giving strangers control over shit of yours that no, I think you should hold private, man. I don't like motherfuckers taking pictures of me. Why? Enjoy this fucking moment. Hey, you want some more coffee? Want to get together for some more coffee? Let's do that. The moment you start sharing your fucking... If you wouldn't share your fucking asshole with everyone, why would you share your fucking mug, your smile with everyone? Well, those are two different things. One's physical and one's intimate. No. What if your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband just hugged everybody on the street? Give them all Eskimo kisses, nose to nose touch. And that was your thing, right? The thing that you guys always said hello with, or whatever. Um, your personal greeting, your favorite greeting. She does it to people you don't like, people you don't know, people you don't trust. Yeah, it could be the ego, right? Yeah, but it's her body. She can do what she wants. To me, nah. All that intimate stuff, it's us. But we made it normal to just say, hey, post a selfie. What's for dinner? What's in your living room? What's in your kitchen? There was some scumbag who, thanks to Facebook, was able to take the panties off of women because he would add them online. And when he knew that they had checked out, oh, I'm going to the theater. Oh, I'm going to the movies with hubby. I'm going to, it's a blast with my friends at Disneyland. Oh, look at us at the bar far away, and just checked into fucking the grocery store. No eggs. And this dude would wait for these dumb bitches to post shit like that so he could bring it to their homes and steal their panties on the laundry line and at home. And I thought, man, like who do you side with here, right? The fucking freak who's taking advantage of technology, or the fucking morons who are fucking posting all their fucking insight, showing their weaknesses. To me, I'm just telling you, delete those fucking Facebook Messenger shit that you don't need. I think what I'll do is I will eventually have to post my cell phone number to make sales online. But I'd much rather have that. Just have one big brother, which is my cell phone carrier, to be watching me. Instead of Zuckerberg, who believes in open borders, and again with his new home in Hawaii, who he built a wall around and destroyed the path for the locals that used to walk around that area. But he wants you to have open borders to welcome more fucking Muslim scum into Europe, into America. Fuck that. These are people that just want, they just want to feel good at shit, man, at anyone's cost. I think what power corrupts, absolute power corrupts, that's absolutely something like that. I'll try to make this bigger because pencil. You can draw lightly so it so you can erase without a problem, without much of a problem. And even with my dog incident story, and I think you know, that's something that could have turned very dark, very violent, very, I wouldn't even say very ugly, very bloody. You know, in 2017 in a major city, you know, fight not even over a fucking resource, but just walking a dog on a public sidewalk. And people want to challenge you over that. And there's people like that are twisted like that are in power. Not everyone's like that, but I think to me, someone who says, you know what, I should control these people because I know what's best. I think Dr. Jordan Peterson put it something like, the question isn't why aren't there more women in power like this, with such power and control, but instead, why are there people that want such power and control? I think it's an excellent fucking question. Although listening to some Tupac about big booty bitches slanging and banging and shit like that. I like this song a lot. Is it Over the Rainbow? By Iz. Again, it's a reminder for me of just some of the awesome people that I've met. That without having contacted them lately, keep me sitting here because I know that because in the past I've sat down and created a collection of work, I was able to reach them and find them and have the conversation starter and start a business connection. I think this will work better. Throughout my life, I've been, just like anybody else, been distracted with either lies, misinformation, skepticism, fucking fairy tale, myth, fear of the unknown. Man, and if I would have just said, Shaggy, is that the monster? I could have easily turned into fucking Scooby-Doo, a real life Scooby-Doo. I think many people are Scooby-Doos. The mama monster, we're gonna fail. What if I don't make it? Don't be one of those weenies. Either you spread darkness or you spread light.